Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. The three words Sri Ramakrishna is speaking, the three words master, teacher and father prick me like thorns. I am the son of God, his eternal child. How can I be a father? God alone is the master and I am his instrument. He is the operator and I am the machine. That is dissolution of ego. The most dangerous thing in life that we come across is our ego. And once it leaves us, we'll be at peace eternal, joy eternal, bliss eternal, and freedom eternal. Nothing binds us from outside. We are bound by our inner ego. If somebody addresses me as Guru, I say to him, "Go away, you fool. How can I be a teacher? There is no teacher except Satchidananda. There is no refuge except him. He alone is the ferryman to take one across the ocean of the world to Vijay. It's very difficult to act as an Acharya. It harms the Acharya himself. Finding a number of men doing him reverence, he sits erect, crossing his legs, and says proudly, "I am preaching. Hear ye all." This is very bad attitude. He gets a little prestige and it ends there. People will say at most, Vijay Babu has spoken very well. He knows a great deal. Never cherish the attitude, "I am preaching." I always say to the Divine Mother, "O Mother, thou art the operator and I am the machine. I do as thou makest me do. I speak as thou makest me speak." The whole essence of Sri Ramakrishna is somehow strive to get rid of this ego. Be extremely humble and grateful to God and offer yourself unconditionally at His feet for His further taking you to higher levels as His own being, as His own child. So this acceptance by God and our offering, we expect God to come to us. He comes only where there is no ego. Sri Ramakrishna says, on the mound, water doesn't get collected. In the pit it gets collected. On the mound it flows down. And in the pit it gets circulated. The ego is that mound. And ego is what makes resist the grace of God. When we were still volunteers in 1960s, early 70s, the elder Swamis used to tell us, by no means allow the ego to project out. Be humble, be humble. Otherwise, you lose not only your life, but all that the God wants to give you. Everything dissolves off. Be that egolessness. We used not to understand what is that ego means and how does it affect us and how to get rid of it. We used to feel normal. I am all right, I am all right. But if you are all right, why did God not come to you? The ego is something like an umbrella. The grace of God is flowing all the time, like rain, it is showering. Like torrents of rain, how it falls down, like that grace of God. We are moving with an umbrella. A drop also will not fall on you because the umbrella is holding it. So they used to say, what resists the divine grace? What resists the divine grace is ego. Ego is what is resisting the God's grace. It's flowing forcefully. But my ego is, everywhere I project my ego. I go, I come, I sleep, I eat, I earn, I do this, I do this. Everywhere that I is there. Behind every thought, I am there. Behind every feeling, I am there. Behind every action, I am there. Where can God come? Because I am there. A place is there, small place, in which a man is standing. And can he accommodate another one? Where there is no place for the other. Like that, I am there in the heart, doing all activities and attending to everything. And God has no place. So, an important thing they used to tell is, what resists God's grace is your ego. So this sentence we have heard from decades and struggled, still struggling to totally surrender that ego to the divine. See, as we go higher and higher, the ego becomes stronger and stronger. The bad ego goes away. Who is he to tell me? That ego goes away. And good ego comes. Then the ego gets transformed into knower. I know this, I know that. That ego. That something like whatever is there, behind that, whatever I possess, behind that there is an ego as if. If I gain humility, behind humility I am humble is there. That I, humility to acquire, offer that I to God. Whatever you possess, behind that goodness, purity, I am pure. I am child of God. I am servant of servants. Except these, which is associated with your existence, all other things will. Our elders used to tell us in the monastic orders. It is especially the Vivekananda-ji Maharaj. It is good to be if ego is there, let it be, I am a good worker, then I am a good sadhu. I am a good sadhu comes means it is coming before a fall. I am a good worker comes means at least he will be offering himself to work for others. But when I am a good sadhu comes, his stagnation has begun. He is not moving forward. So that somehow or the other, higher levels, the purified ego supports it. And there the ego is to be. As you go higher, the purer ego may be there, but even that is the screen, maybe thin screen between me and God, not a wall. Our present ego in the world, everywhere I is there, where my thoughts, feelings and actions, that is like a wall between me and God, which cannot be easily broken down. But as you go higher, it will be like a cloth screen, thick cloth screen. And with the enlightenment also, there will be ego of thin. There is a screen between me and God that, oh, at last I reached the goal. I reached the goal. How that I have finished my task. And that a thin screen between me and God. As you keep, so I am. I am the machine, you are the operator. At every moment, to be instrument in the hand of God. Because I am doing, I am thinking, I am feeling. So that I am doing is there. So you are getting it done. As you direct this body, mind, it is working. So there the total Sri Ramakrishna is showing that very strongly. He is in a very excited mood. Means these people, where they are extremely good and spiritually true spiritual seekers, struggling, at the same time they don't know what is obstructing. They say Mula Vidya, ignorance, this, that and all that. But the main thing that we can see and the visible enemy and dissolving which the whole empire of the enemies go away is our ego. If ego goes away, all things go away. I speak as thou makest me speak, Vijay humbly. Please give me your permission. Only then I shall sit on the platform, Master with a smile. What shall I say? Pray to God yourself. He belongs to all, even as Uncle Moon is uncle of all children. You have nothing to fear if you are sincere. From the heart it must come. The prayers must come from the heart. What we do is, in working, we merge our heart in mind and intellect. We merge our heart. Heart won't be visible, but behind my thoughts and actions, there will be heart. I'm heartily thinking, I'm heartily doing. Heartily doing is something. Doing is something. So this heart is merged in the intellect and buddhi and manas, mind, when we are working. And mind and intellect are merged in the heart when we are praying. In prayer, mind should not interfere, nor intellect. They are merged in the heart. The prayer must come only from the heart. It is restless weeping, where mind has no place to interfere. The mind appears, means it again the intensity decreases. Intellect appears means the intensity decreases. So they are merged they cannot be left also. They have to be merged merge your mind and intellect in your heart and pray. Merge your heart in mind and intellect and work. That's why Swami, you have nothing to fear if you are sincere. On being further requested by Vijay, the master said, yes, go. Follow the rules. Everything is all right. if one has sincere love for God. Two things he is telling here. One is, follow the rules. One day in Kali Puja, just in few pages behind, we saw Ramlal coming and going down and asking for permission to go and worship Kali. First thing he says is, see that everything goes according to rules. Don't step out of the rules and regulations of the puja. Let there be no lopa dosha. Lopa is something is omitted, something is added which is not correct. So lopa doshas, let it not be there. No defects, no left out things. Do it perfectly. This is one of the instructions. When you do something, according to rules you do. And second thing is, everything is all right if one has sincere love for God. Deeply. Everything is covered off. Everything is taken care if you have love for God. God participates in your action and feelings when love is there. Just like parents. Parents have love for children, and in whatever the children do, whether it is going for a picnic or attending the competitions in school, getting prizes, going for play, all that, parents are participating in it along with children. There's participation. When you are in love, God participates in your life. Vijay sat on the platform and conducted the worship according to the rules of the Brahmo Samaj. Yet, at the time of the prayer, he repeatedly called on the mother, touching the hearts. Because of the previous references, they are passing through a state of mind where Sri Ramakrishna was in ecstatic conditions with the name of mother on his tongue. They don't accept the Saguna Sakara, but now and then he is calling on mother. Touching the hearts of all. After the worship, their host entertained the master and devotees with sumptuous feast. Soon they were ready to return home. Sri Ramakrishna became engaged in conversation with Vijay. No one else but him being present. Master, you prayed to God, addressing him as mother. See the difference. That is very good. They don't accept this attitude. Saguna Sakara is not accepted by the Brahmos. God is Nirguna Nirakara. To address God as mother or a deity is not acceptable to them. People say that mother's attachment to the child is stronger than the father's. As son, one can force his demand on his mother, but not on his father. Once, cartloads of money were coming from the estate of Trailokya's mother. They were guarded by many red-turbaned stalwarts armed with big sticks. Trailokya, who had been waiting on the road with his men, pounced upon the monkey and took away by force. Pounced upon the money and took away by force. The son has a very strong claim on his mother's wealth. People say that mother cannot very well sue her son in the law of court. He is giving an example how they can exercise his force. Once the demand on mother is not on his father. A son can force his demand on his mother, but not on his father. Once cartloads of money were coming from the estate of Trailokya's mother. They were guarded by many red-turbaned stalwarts armed with big sticks. Trailokya had been waiting on the road with his men, pounced upon the money and took it away by force. A son has very strong claim on his mother's wealth. People say that mother cannot very well sue her son in the law of court. See how the things go. The mother cannot do because her son is doing. Means with force, with this one, he can exercise his force upon the mother. Oh, whatever is due for me, give. You have given me birth, you have brought me up, you see that I attain also. Vijay. If Brahman is our mother, then has it any form or is it formless? Again, form and formless is coming into picture. Nirguna Nirakara, Saguna Sakara. Master. That which is Brahman is also Kali, the mother, the primal energy. When inactive, it is called Brahman. Again, when creating, preserving and destroying, it is called Shakti. Still water is illustration of Brahman. The same water moving in waves may be compared to Shakti, Kali. What is the meaning of Kali? She who communes with Mahakala, the Absolute, is Kali. How Sri Ramakrishna is introducing, you see, the reality. Because all from ancient times, man has been one-sided regarding God. God is this. Somebody has seen or experienced and given the message to the others. I have seen God in this form and it is true. And they follow it. Other has seen God in a different way, another phase of God. And he has given to his disciples with all authority and sincerity and the truth, what he has experienced, he has given it. And they are the followers, they are keeping it. The clash comes when the difference is there in the experiences. And throughout, the God has been put in a frame. This is God, and not that. This is God is all right, but not that when it comes into picture, there comes a problem. Because other has told God is that. Each one has experienced. God is something mysterious object, especially for humans who want to experience Him. He is a mysterious object, and as you approach, so it responds. Just like mirror. Whoever goes and stands in front of mirror, it is mirror that reflects the one who is standing in front of him. Like that, God is something. If you go to Him as Nirguna Nirakara, He presents Himself as Nirguna Nirakara. If you go to Him as Saguna Sakara, God with form and qualities, then He projects Himself to be Saguna Sakara with qualities and all good and great qualities you can see. You can see the physical form also. Because it is you who has gone to see God in that form. Nirguna Narayana Nirakara, he presents himself as Nirguna Nirakara. Suppose a person goes to God as his mother, the God presents himself as mother, his mother. Suppose somebody goes to God as his son, God presents himself as son of that person. Whatever way you approach him, this is an important thing Sri Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham. Mama vartmanu vartante manusya partha sarvashaha. Ye yatha mam prapadyante. Whatever way people approach me, in the same way I respond to them. And the clash ends when this principle, when we understand God is not limited by anything, but each one is experienced according to the frame of his mind and heart, then all problems come to an end. So this is now Sri Ramakrishna is introducing them the reality. God is something beyond, something beyond. Don't limit him by any means. You can approach him but if you approach him as mother, you feel comfortable. Your journey will be very smooth. And because God's and nature's participation will be there in you. So go ahead. Wherever you are, whatever path you are following, doesn't matter. Have faith in it, be sincere to yourself, and be loyal to the Lord, and keep walking. You surely reach the goal. This is the open assurance Sri Ramakrishna gives to all. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.